Hey, what's up guys? It's time for more Undead Unluck. This is episode 15. Last episode, we had unrepair go bye-bye, theoretically, except no. I should write the synopses for these episodes. Unrepair goes bye-bye, except no. He turns out he's, oh my god. It turns out he's a kid. He's somehow a kid standing next to them and he's like, oh, I'm standing here and what's going on, you know? So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's there. I'm curious to find out if we're gonna get some answers here. Does it have to do with unrepair? Does it, like, can he unrepair himself? But that would stop him from repairing. So can he unrepair death to make death not repair? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm gonna need to watch the episode to find out. So let's see if they give us some answers in the bloody episode. Make sure to support this video and this channel if you can. It would help me out so much. If you liked the video, comment it down below, subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want to support me even more and get early access, exclusive videos, lots of other stuff for both this channel and the Gent Watches One Piece channel, which is a really great channel over there as well. If you like One Piece, that's where it's all at. So go check it out. Anyway, let's jump into this episode 15 of Undead Unluck. Oh, is this Injustice? Juiz? And there's that special tablet.
Vichtor.
Okay. Wow, I can't believe they even said, like, if you die, there's no coming back. And then he comes back. I didn't even think about that last time. Wait, Latler said you wouldn't be here, so I figured you would. Oh, new OP? Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. I don't mind it. It's getting better as well as it goes on. Oh, shit. Oh, I love this moment. Oh, this is pretty sick. Oh, Latler's so cute. Oh, Jacko 27? This is nice. And the animation's sick. I'm trying not to look too much because I don't want to get spoiled. Grabs him, throws him back. The unlock's coming. Holy shit, the animation's going off in the OP. And yep, there comes a meteor, of course, there's the unlock. That was cool. You did die. Huh. You tell him. I was just thinking, like, what if they just punched him now? Oh shit. Oh my god. You're gonna beat up a child in front of a school? Yeah, it's still your fault. Okay. Are we? What's your game, Unrepair? Oh god. Careful, don't make him shoot you. Oh, an artifact? Oh. What do we do? What is this? Okay. Destruction of the world. So she saw those visions and now she's freaked out. Okay. Why? Is it a vision of the future? The god, okay. Yeah. Well, we're only one fail away, right? Huh? Okay. Called Under? Interesting. No thanks. It would be very funny if that train went away and he was still standing there. Because it was a very long train. You want to join, Chikara? Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, he was listening. Andy's gone. Well, Andy's not gonna hurt you. Why is she so cute right now? What's she doing? She wants to go in? Is it because she couldn't really go to school or anything? So she just likes the idea of schools? It's exciting for her? She's so cute. I like that Andy picked up that she was excited about this. It's exactly like it is in manga. I bet that's kind of what she's thinking. It is like a manga. Jesus. Oh, to atone. Oh my god. Well, she can relate to that, unfortunately. That's a sad thing to have in common, but... Oh no, does he stop them in the middle of the road? Oh my god! It's driver asleep? Well, that's also the driver's fault. I mean, it was almost entirely the driver's fault. You weren't even looking? Oh my god! Yeah, Fuko relates to it. Oh! God, man! That's fucking brutal! So he, Fuko, and Tatiana killed their parents so far. Oh. Don't stay too still, Unmove. Right now you're so still. You're really cool, Chikara. It's also cool that Fuko's just listening and crying. Who's this really old guy? Yeah. Oh my god, hey! She's already laughing. Oh my god, let her go! You've killed her. Well, that's sweet. Why'd they introduce Ryo? Is he gonna die? Oh no, is Ryo gonna die? They're just gonna jump out the window? Oh, are they gonna... He froze him. Oh. Okay, I don't think Ryo's gonna die because he's something for Chikara to fight for. That's kind of scary. Like seeing him just get into a black car. Oh no. Oh. Oh. That's so sad. Is it permanent? You can't give those back? Oh. She's still crying. Understandably. Yes, please. Oh my god, if she's like fighting in this series, that would be great. That would be so good. She's fighting and using her unluck while she fights. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay. We're gonna get a training arc, are we? December 1st. Wait, so we jumped ahead? Oh, hang on. I wanted to see what their numbers all were. Is this gonna be next episode? Because this is too exciting to be this episode. Yeah, of course, of course. Are we gonna get a new ED, maybe? Oh, it's got a spider at the start. I don't like it. Okay, maybe I do like it. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. It's very interesting. I gotta wait till the chorus to feel it out. Oh, I like the pre-chorus though. Okay. Oh, not what I expected. Oh, that's an interesting visual though. That gives me questions. Fuko's so cute. It's a very interesting song. I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about the OP and ED, the new OP and ED. Wow, it took until episode 15 for them to change. I guess that's not that crazy. It feels like I thought they would have changed it on like 12, then 13, then 14, and then at 14 I was like, oh, okay, they're not changing it, that's fine. But no, I guess they were waiting for the proper end of that arc and moving on to the next one, because this felt like the start of a new arc. But it was pretty good, you know. I think the ED was strange. I liked it, but I think it might take me a bit of hearing it to see how much I like the song. I don't dislike the song. I think it's all right. And the visuals were very simple. It did have like one visual that made me very curious, but also, to be fair, the previous ED I didn't care that much about either, really. I liked it, it was nice, but I didn't care one way or the other too much. Now, the first OP of the show was amazing, and this OP of the show was very, very good as well. I really liked it. The song was really cool, and the visuals were, I mean, there was some animation there. They were kind of going off with those visuals, which makes me feel like we're coming up onto a pretty intense arc before the end of this season. But maybe that's not the case, and maybe they're just putting all their animation into the intro because we're not going to get much in the actual show. But I don't think so. I feel like this show will keep up the pace, and I mean, yeah, that was a great intro. I kind of liked it. So yeah, that's enough about the OP and ED. So we got some. I mean, we didn't get much talk about the unrepair coming back to life or anything. He kind of just talked about it vaguely and whatever. I think there are probably enough clues that you can fully put it together, but I don't put it together for me, because I feel like the show doesn't necessarily need us to know it right now. It's something that in the future we'll get some more clarification on, I imagine. But he showed us an artifact. The artifact showed us the god that we're fighting against, and he showed it to them to say, like, look, we can't defeat God, it's not possible, so instead join us and we'll do what we can to do this. And Andy was basically like, no, fuck it, we can beat him. we can take this challenge, so we're gonna stay on the Union because they're trying to stop the apocalypse while the others are trying to make the most of it. It looks like, you know, Under is trying to capitalize on the apocalypse. So that's definitely interesting. I'm curious how much this god is, because we just saw this like black outline. It kind of reminded me of One Punch Man, actually, like the manga of One Punch Man. There's stuff that's similar to that. But what was I saying? It's a black outline, but I imagine if and when the god comes into the show, I imagine it's not just going to be a black outline, because it's not very visually interesting, I don't feel like, unless you did something super cool with it. Like, I mean, I guess if you did like Spot from Across the Spider-Verse, that would be kind of cool, but that Across the Spider-Verse is a special beast. Like, that animation is insane. So, I don't know, but I mean, I guess you can pull that sort of thing off, and still have it be like creepy and interesting and intimidating. But I imagine that if we do ever come across God, then they're going to be an actual designed character, I feel like. Man, the Chikara backstory is so depressing. So yeah, we've now seen Fuko, Tatiana, and Chikara all killed their parents when their powers activated, and they didn't realize what their powers were at the time. It's so sad. But it was nice that Fuko could like relate. I liked the scene a lot because Fuko didn't really say anything. She just like looked at him and just cried. Like she was just relating to him. And I don't know, it was a really sweet scene. Like I actually think the scene was sweeter that they didn't comfort him, that they just were there and listened to him. I feel like that's something that you should do in real life a lot of the time when people are telling you stuff like that. You just empathize with them and listen to them, and sometimes that's what they need. And Chikara, that was great for that situation. I mean, he just needed to get it out and tell someone, get that off his chest, and she just listened. It was great. I love simple things like that, you know? And like Fuko's character, the more the show goes on, the more I'm loving her so much. But yeah, that was like really depressing. And I mean, the truck driver like fell asleep. Like that, you know, there's two people standing on the road. That's on the truck driver. Like, I don't care that they're still on the road. Like, you wouldn't blame someone if they were walking across the road and they tripped and fell and they were just like lying on the road. It's up to the driver to not just plow through people. And I think he said he was asleep. So it's up to you as a driver not to fall asleep at the wheel. And it's really sad that Chikara has to blame himself. But that's also super unlucky. Like, that he happened to activate his power when his parents were going across a road, and he happened to activate it like when they were in that position, and he happened to be standing still at that time, and he happened to activate it when there was a sleeping driver coming towards them, you know? So he's like, obviously Fuko's super unlucky, but he's super unlucky as well. That's an awful, because like with Tatiana's thing, she, you know, blew up her family, but that wasn't necessarily unlucky. Like, that power would have done that to someone who was around her no matter what, when it activated, you know? Her being around her family isn't that crazy of a thing. So it's unlucky in that it was unlucky that she got that power, but the timing wasn't unlucky. But Chikara's was, and that's really sad. And also sad that Chikara now has to have everyone's like memories of him erased. Oh my god. And then Fuko saying at the end that she's gonna be fighting. That's exciting. If they fully like embrace her fighting and she gets like a cool fighting style, that's gonna be amazing, because she's already a good character. But the thing is, she's always standing off to the side waiting for her moment when she can use her unlock. And if instead she's in the battlefield, she's fighting other people, and she's using her unlock in conjunction with that, like, you know, doing hand-to-hand combat and then taking off her glove and tapping, like slapping someone across the face and putting it back on or whatever. Now, it wouldn't be super effective against people she was fighting unless she cared about them. But I mean, that would also be an interesting thing where it's like in battles, you'd try to match her up against the person she cared about the most, which is also kind of traumatizing, but it would make sense, you know? So she actually has to try to understand her opponents and empathize with them so that she cares about them more, so that she's sad to do it, so that her unluck is stronger. Oh, it's so cool. I like this series a lot. So that's episode, 15 of Undead Unluck. Thanks for watching. Support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.